One of the weirdest things about the recent camera trends is that people are buying these old DigiCams, the pocket point and shoot cameras, and it's crazy to me because, you know, as a member of born in the late 1900s, seeing a lot of these things brought back into popularity is quite staggering. You have a phone in your pocket that records sometimes 8K video and you want to point and shoot. Okay, that's cool. I respect it. They take video a lot of the time, and they take good photos usually. You know, I'm just going to start this off with a video comparison between the two models that I have today, and that is the SX170IS and the S95, both from Canon. I guess we'll just compare DigiCam to DigiCam in the same area. Basically same lighting, basically same settings. I'm set to like the positive film filter on these cameras because they had one back in the day. But this camera also does feature autofocus during video mode as well. God, those flares. Yeah. Well, here's the standard definition 480p video you get out of this little DigiCam. Hard to even say if it's autofocus. I don't actually know if it is or not. I have no idea if I'm even in frame or not, but it is what it is. My hair's also wonky. It has been a rainy, spectacular day. Cool clouds though. So, it's very bright. My face is probably half blown out. Hair's going awry every direction. There's a piece of dust in there too. Look at that. Oh, is that two? It's like, yeah, it's a big piece of dust in there. I can't get that out. Yeah, it's a little rough, I know. But these things weren't made for video and photography hybrid. I mean, they were made to do it, but people didn't do that, really. There were still camcorders that filled the video part. A lot of families had camcorders. You could also take video or photos on those. But then there was photo cameras like these, and they could take some video. There wasn't really a bridged product most of the time, especially in the price range people wanted to pay for a vacation and birthday party and family camera. That's what these were. These were cameras that usually sat on a shelf or in a drawer, and the battery would be dead. You pull it out, charge it, throw a 128 megabyte SD card in it, and that'd be that. And then it would just rot in the drawer until the next time you did something. That's how it was. And looking back at the popularity spike now, if you want to take this as a just run and gun camera while you're walking around in town, that's great. Like, they produce great images if you let them a lot of the time. They're not all equal either though. And doing your research now on a 20-year-old camera is, I'm gonna go ahead and say difficult, because you're gonna have to pull through a lot of old forums, and probably DP Review has a lot of reviews too though. That's good. But it's hard. You know, a lot of these cameras are also $100 now for no reason, because the hype drove them there. Buy this old camera, it looks like film. Okay, well, it really doesn't look like film. It looks kind of like its own thing. And you can get into CMOS versus CCD sensors all day, but let's just put it at this. Older sensors had some character that were less tamed, that was less tamed than a modern camera sensor. I don't know if that's really a CCD thing, but just older color science really seemed to be pretty nice. In the lower dynamic range, that also helps out, because you know, you could pick one. You could pick to retain highlights, or you could pick to do shadows. You couldn't do both very well. On the S95, surprisingly though, you can shoot it in manual with RAW support, and it does okay. So, yeah, just my point of reference and just the resurgence of these cameras. It's funny to see something that was just there as you grew up become popular again. I guess this is the millennial turn, right? Like, there every other generation, there's, you know, there's muscle cars, there's this, and then for us it's technology we grew up with. People are realizing, oh, it's kind of cool. Yeah, it was. You know what else though? A lot of our old stuff really didn't age well, I'm sure, but the cameras, they did. They did a good job. I'm tired. I'm tired of advancements. I just want to stick to my gear and what takes good quality things from me. Windy day too. How are you guys doing? Nice. I like it out here.